In this office, right? If you don't know, I stream from an office because I'm that cool. Um, because I actually have a bedroom, but my mum is like, I don't want to hear you screaming the whole time, which is understandable. And my dad actually had built years ago when he used to work at home, built an office in the garden. So I just was like, thanks, I'll take that. I'm gonna stream in there now. So I'm in here, right? And it has no thermostat. We just have like a plug-in heater and a plug-in fan, right? Which is it's fine, that works, except for the fact because the heater's quite big, like it's proper radiator, and the room's quite small. So my dad moved it to the garage for the summer because we were like, oh, you won't need that. And instead we have a fan in here currently. Because it gets quite hot. Again, this room has no temperature regulation. And you know what the pissiest thing is, right? I've needed the heater more than I've needed the fan this summer. Climate change, it's real. Europe's getting colder and it's not good. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay, how are we, everyone? Oh, I hope that woke you up. Sub goal secret neighbor. I need a sub goal, guys, because currently it's Fat Dab. That's also not the starting song. Welcome back to the stream. How are we? Okay, let's say hello to some people. Guys, I'm like a celebrity. Same happens to me, but the complete polar opposite. My room has carpets and my PC runs so hot it heats up my entire room. It feels as if I'm in Sahara Desert. Well, it does that. During the summer, I'd have to, because this room, again, has no temperature control. Hey, Judgy Slayer, thank you for the follow. Because this room has no temperature control, I'd have to open the window and the door and just have air through for like an hour before I started streaming. And then because of the noise, and I have neighbors and they have a young kid, I can't scream, with the door open. So I shut everything. Because sometimes I'm streaming till like 9, and a little bit inconsiderate to the neighbors. I'm streaming actually sometimes if I'm gamer, I'll stream till like 10. So I shut all the windows and doors, and then my laptop starts heating everything, and it gets too hot. But like that happened like for a week, and then I've just been freezing the rest of the time, and I can't be bothered to go get the heater. So I just wear a jacket in it. Hello, Boss Diamond. Hello, Pete. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Webster. Hello, Samu. Hello, Volks. I don't think Volks is gone. Hello, Ben. Guys, I think that's everyone. Imagine, right, one day, fingers crossed, we'll have like 1,000 viewers, and I won't be able to do that because, there'll be too many of you. And that's the dream. I've think about it, guys. Okay, addressing this stream, you're like, the title, is it going to be a story time? To be honest, I've done a lot of streams recently where I just talk, and you should probably be complaining by now because it clearly shows that I'm lacking ideas. Hello, Samu. I've already said hi to you. But, right, we're doing it again because I have stories to tell and questions that need answering. I have questions I need answering, right? And I have no other ideas, so that we're here, all right? On 1 million viewers. Do you reckon Twitch will ever get to that like stage where like the biggest streamers have like 1 million live viewers? Is it concurrent viewers? I don't know. Why listen to the teacher when you could watch Yellow is Nice? Yes, Ellie, correct. No, listen to your teachers unless they're annoying. In which case, if they're like bad teachers, don't bother. It's not worth it. But if they're good teachers, do listen to them. Guys, life advice with Yellow is Nice. Look at the shit I just carry with me. Got my headphones. I'm going to cover the brand. Because, no free promotion around here. Unless I'm promoting for free. Pretty good to me, these. I've had them a couple of weeks. Pretty good. Would recommend. Although you don't know where they're from. Got my mask. This jacket has inside pockets, and I bloody love it. Did you listen to Mr. Linu? Of course, he's a good teacher. What can I say? I have a coaster, and my water keeps sticking to it. Although I've just spilled a load of water everywhere. Yes, I will play. I have people to play games with as well. Ellie, I will play Mario Kart, and Boss Diamond, I will play Golf with Friends with you, because I know I said I'd do that. Guys, I'm a busy man. Those inside pockets you can become. I think I should. I could have like my notepad in there and be like, let me put you in the books, you know? Dun 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 dun. Oh man, I can't wait till we colonize Mars. That's gonna be so jokes. Actually, that leads us on to our today's first talking point, right? Guys, let me run the headphones down. I've got the streamer shoes on, but the headphones aren't running down my back, and we only do that when we're relaxing. You know, this is a serious stream, so we need to put the headphones need to go down my back, so you know I look professional. I need to get those really like £200 Sennheiser ones that are really cool. Or actually no, guys, one day when I have 1 million concurrent viewers, I'm gonna buy headphones that are the ones that they use on TV, and so like you can't see them, and that's the day that I'm cool. When I get those, you all guys have to respect me for who I am and say yellow is nice. You are a cool fella. Okay, chat. Yellow, they cost £5. No. No. The really posh, are they Sennheiser? Yeah. Or they might be Shure, actually. The really fancy ones that go in your ears. Because these are kind of like still quite chunky. And then you can get the TV ones that are like gel in your ears. They're cool. I like those. Guys, that's cool. That's the definition of cool in my head. So, first story I've made. So somebody said the other day about, we miss your podcast. We podcast miss it. Because I have to go now. Oh, see you in a bit, Webster. Because I used to do a podcast and I used to talk about shit, and that's kind of what we're going to do today, because I've got a bunch of like things I just want to talk about and questions that need answering. Anyway, first one, right? Maybe a little bit controversial, this one. But firstly, can we all agree that colonization kind of was... Is it colonization? Bad. When like the British Empire was like invading everywhere. Not poggers, generally. Just in announcement. That's bad, right? But I have a question. You know how evolution works? And obviously you have different species. Like we descended from apes, apparently. Or we might have just been like, God might have just been like, person. And then like apes also became monkeys and so on and so forth, right? We all understand the concept of evolution and like species developing, right? Well, when the British Empire was invading places and we came across Aboriginal or native people and whatever, they're like, fundamentally, we're all very similar, which means we all must have common ancestors, which then means we must have all been in the same place and then separated. And I thought about this and I was like, my mind is blown, because different like groups of humans haven't just developed by themselves. Because like, you know how you have like my brain's exploding with this idea. It's called the Out of Africa theory. Oh wait, is that a thing? So when was it was the 20... I don't know, look on Twitch tracker. It was a while ago. It was like last week, I think. It's not really a while ago. Wait, what's the Out of Africa theory? This is why I need you. Theory. Because we all must have come from one place. So people must have left. And then we invaded everywhere and went, oh, fuck, there's people here. Okay. Human evolution is present. Most people today have heard of the Out of Africa theory of human... Back in the 19th century, when Charles Darwin suggested that human ancestors may have evolved in Africa, it was based on the fossil records uncovered at the time. In the next century, two theories were floated to explain paleonthrologic records. The other is called the multi-regional. It processed long ago after exiting Africa. Multiple Homo species settled throughout the world. Modern humans then evolved from these ancestors across different locations worldwide. Okay, so we did. Right. So my theory is more or less correct, right? At some point, we all spread out, and then groups of people then spread out again, and then found other people and went, what are you doing here, mate? What's going on here? And that just blew my mind. That then when we were discovering America, you know, we weren't. Like, we did that. It wasn't even like, that's been done. It was done years ago, man. And my mind was just blown. Anyway. I was confused, to say the least. But it was like the whole invading places and settling down and how we see the British Empire was done before. Just like, because to find other people, they have to have also gone there. So it's like, we'd done that all before. It was the second coming of the invasions. Except the first time we invaded, there were no people there already. And I was just like, why? Anyway. That's my little delve into evolution. I don't know if any of you find that interesting. But there's more where that came from. Hey, Bonstorm, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that. Were you not watching? Blur? Thank you for the 6 months. Oh, you legend.
I beat 501 people in a race. You suck.
That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. Now I've just, like, rediscovered science. Guys, just how, like, they rediscovered the world. I just rediscovered Darwin's theory. Please, I'm basically Darwin, because I just came up with his theory, like, just thinking about it. That's mad. Oh, Fat Dab. hang on, guys. Okay, that was pretty fat. Twitch is rigged. Maybe it's because I don't post enough YouTube videos. Maybe, just a theory, I could be doing more on YouTube. Just an idea. That might be my bad. Maybe I need to stream less and upload more. But that was my Fat Dab, guys. Coaster needs to stop sticking, bro. Yeah, I got raided by Freddy. When was that? It was like January, I think. And then I had like... Why only January? It was when... Maybe I think I got raided twice, like, at the start of this year, when I did, like, streams with him and stuff. And that was epic, man. Every day that you get battling a raid is a good day. Anyway, as I was saying, right? So, the title. You're like, I beat 500 people in a race. You're like, bro, what? Was there 500 people in front of you? No. There was 2. There was 2 people in front of me. I came 3rd. It was crazy. I don't actually know if it was 500. It was a big crowd. Let me see if I can find photos. So, where have I been? I didn't stream this weekend. I bet you're like, I bet you didn't even notice actually because I regularly don't stream on the weekends. But I actually went away for 2 nights. It was Saturday morning when we went away, and so I get my bag. I bring my bag downstairs, and I'm like, Dad, can you just check that I've got everything? He's like, yeah, no problem. So let's go through your weekend, right? When you're away, let's think about what you're going to eat. So we get there tonight, and we stay in the hotel. And I was like, yeah. And then tomorrow, you're going to get up. You're going to have your running stuff ready. I was like, yeah. And then you need to change your clothes. And I was like, yeah, got that. And then you're going to go back to the hotel and wake up on the Monday morning in the hotel. And I was like, I thought we were going for one night. Let me just go repack quickly. So that was a thing. So I actually thought I'd come back yesterday, but I came back today. What a shocker. But I wasn't going to stream yesterday anyway, because I thought I was going to be late back yesterday, but I got back like this afternoon. Anyway. No. I was waiting for the music. I missed it. Oh well. What was I searching? Oh yeah. So I went to a running festival called Run Fest Run. And it's just like a bunch of guys. I'm gonna be honest. It was a lot of white people. And I don't say that like, well, I do. Well, I don't know. I have no opinion. Guys. Like, it was a lot of white people. And I was just like, wow, that's a thing. So I went. That was my one observation from the trip. It was just loads of white people. And we ran around. And we went on yesterday, the only day we were there, 'cause people stayed. It's like a festival. You can stay for the weekend, whatever. We went for just the day, 'cause, you know, we're cool. It's a lot of white people. It is. Did I make my I did, yes. So, we go on the move to, the festival, and we, sorry, hang on, guys, one sec. Okay, David Peter is sending me TikToks. I thought it was something important. I'm so lost, guys. I went to running festival, and I ran, right? And we got there on the Sunday. And on the Sunday, there was a half marathon, which is 22 kilometers. But unfortunately, we were too late to do that one. Oh, no. Which obviously was very upsetting for me personally. And so I didn't do that one. Although I did watch a chat with Paula Radcliffe. And if you don't know who Paula Radcliffe is, she's like the woman's record holder for the world marathon. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Big up Paula Radcliffe. And on the Sunday was the fun run, right? Which was like 3K. And for some reason, you had to pick up these plastic balls. And it was chaos, right? And we were in these 4 groups. So you got assigned a bug. It was like, one of you is... She came to your school. Oh, that's epic. One of you, like 300, 500 people are going to be the butterflies. Myself and another 500 people, we were the dragonflies. And then there was the bumblebees and the grasshoppers. Crickets, not grasshoppers. And I'm going to be honest, we had mascots that were definitely furries. So they're like, hey, you wanna do some fun running? And it's like 3 kilometers. I'm like, epic. I can run for 3 kilometers, put on my running top. I'm like, let's go. Let's fucking bang this out. So I get ready to run, right? And we get on the start line, and there's quite a lot of people here. So I'm far back, you know. Me and my dad and my mum, we're like miles down the queue. But the way the lights go, and they go, and so obviously everyone. Oh my god! I saw a girl with a tail and a cat ears, and her parents. So disappointed. And so the queue starts moving up slowly. And so people are starting to run. If you've ever been in a running event, right? Because obviously if you go for a run by yourself, you just run. And like, that's fine. But if you've ever been in a running event, what happens is the lights go out. And then you spend like a minute just like before you get to the line. because then you run, you before you get to the line, because yes, I do parkrun. Thank you, Boss Diamond. It takes a while to get everybody through the line, is my point. So people are like walking up the hill. I'm like, cool, gonna maybe run this with my dad, no stress, cool, pog champ. So we get up and we cross the line, and people are like still walking, but the path sort of opens out a bit. So I'm like, I see an opportunity here to make up some pace. So I detour around the side of everyone, and I do a gentle jog, and I'm looking behind me for my dad. I'm like, come on, Dad, we can run this together. And he's like, even though he's walking. No, I'm sorry, Dad. He is significantly slower than me, bless him. Although my mum is nearly as quick as me, which is terrifying. I think it's because they balance out, and then I'm like, I have the... This is my family's running, right? My dad, like, not slow, but like slowish. And then there's my mum, who's like pretty Sonic speed. And then there's like me in between, but because I'm 16, I still have the edge of youth. I need to be more excited about this. I still have the edge of youth, which pushes me ahead. So that's like, but like as I get older, I'm fucked basically. So we set off, and I start running down the side. I'm waiting for my dad. I'm like, Dad, you gonna keep up? And he's like, yeah, I'll keep up. But he's kind of stuck in the crowd a bit. So I'm like, I'll just go down the side. I pass an Olympian, just a casual flex. There's an Olympian walking at the side. I'm like, he's walking, to be fair. But I did run past him, which I think is a achievement. And I'm like, this is epic. I just passed an Olympian. He was walking, but I'm still beating an Olympian. So I run with my Sonic speed down the side. And I start passing people. And I turn a corner, and, it's still quite a big crowd, but I'm cruising by, sort of dipping below, because people are sort of doing a gentle jog, Probably a lot of them have done the half marathon in the mornings. They're probably quite tired. Which is reasonable and fair to not be running at that stage. But we're then running, and we come to the first station. Now, the thing is with this event, I don't know why, but it was done on points. And so each team, obviously us being the Dragonflies, would get points, and then points mean prizes. Everybody knows that. And you got a point for every kilometer you ran, right? And the fun run, it wasn't about distance, people. It was about how many plastic balls you could collect. Of course, the integral part of running. So I get to this stand, and there's a man dressed as a bee throwing plastic balls. And he's throwing them quite slowly, considering the amount of people there was. And so I'm running along. I'm like, fucking... Oh... And I was like, I could pace this and overtake everyone. Plastic balls, yes. But I was like, you know what? Let's think about this. I'm not here to be a victor and look like ridiculous sprinting this fun run. Where's the fun in the run if you're going too quick? I gotta get the plastic balls. You know me, I gotta get the plastic balls. So I'm like, oh! And I catch one of the plastic balls that lands on the floor. And to be fair, I was pretty speedy at getting my plastic ball. So I grab my plastic ball and I carry on. I get to the next tunnel, and there's a woman. Believe it or not, I don't see many in my life. There's a woman. I've just unplugged my headphones to do this bit so I can lean further away. And she stood there and she's like, guys, she's literally in the middle of the track. She's like, if you want to get a good time for this run, go this way. And if you want to get more plastic balls for your team, go this way. So I'm like, the plastic balls, obviously. So I run towards the inflatable tunnel, right? And you go through the inflatable tunnel. It's got some... Aren't those wireless? No. That's the thing about them. They're sneaky. They're wired headphones, but they... Look, hang on. Fuck, where's my wire gone? Shit. My back's cold. Oh, my hands are so cold. I regret unplugging. Did I turn the music off? Yes, I did. Yeah, no, they're wired. Exciting. No. Inflatable tunnel. Agreed. And it's got some cool lights inside. He meant the mic. Now, mic got cable. What are you on about? Anyway, so I go through the tunnel, and the lights are flashing. I'm like, cool. Get to the end, and again, another strange man dressed as, I think, a grasshopper this time, putting balls on the floor. I'm like, grab ball, carry on. I've now got 2 balls. So I run up the hill, because it's like cross-country. It's over a field. So I run up the hill. That's me running. And I turn the corner and I go round. And lo and behold, by this point, I'm kind of ahead, right? There's still quite a lot of people in front of me. You know, they've probably got a good 100 meters on me. But I look behind me, and there's the masses. There's hundreds of people trying to fit through that inflatable tunnel now. It's a disaster, right? And I run past, and there's a band, right? There's a band playing on drums and steel pans, I think. Maybe, I can't remember. I was zooming too quick. And obviously, I'm not there for a speedy time. I'm there to soak in the ambience. So I'm like, hey, come on, steel pan drum. I'm that guy when I'm running. I am that guy. Or at least I strive to be. So I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm that guy, actually. I'm not as cool. Sometimes I want to be that guy. But most of the time, I just go, oh, thank you. Cool, thanks. So I carry on. I've got 2 balls, right? And then I carry on, and we go past another station. And they're like... oh, wait, no. Ahead of me now, at the front, is the speedy... What a Chad. That's me, yes. Ahead of me is the really, really quick runners. There's one guy bolting it. And I'm running along, and there's some people dressed as the Beatles. Not the animal, like the actual Beatles. I think it's a play on words. In their... What's it called? In their... jackets, and they're throwing a couple balls out, and they're like, these guys are boring. They're just running. They're little shitters. They're just running. And I'm like, I wouldn't just run. That'd be stupid. So I'm like, I'll take a plastic ball. Woo! So, and they go, hey! And they chuck one at me, and I grab the plastic ball, and they go, hey, let's go. And I pass another woman who's throwing out plastic balls, and I'm like, no. Yes. Plus another woman who's throwing out plastic balls. And I'm like, this is it. When did I get so many balls? I have 3 balls at this point. Because I only got 5. Right? I have 3 balls. And we run up this field. And I turn a corner into another... Actually, so you go up... I went past another band and went, thank you! And then you go out a gate. And you go round the hedge and you go into another field. Current ball count, 3 balls. Plus 2. Where have I got the other balls from? Anyway, current ball count 3. And I can't... There must have been another ball station, because I got a ball from every station. Let that be known. Because this matters in the story, of course. So I'm running down this field, and obviously I'm pacing it. And there's literally, by this point, there's 5 people in front of me. And I'm like... is everybody walking, or what's going on here? Does nobody want to run this? In fairness, I did get my balls pretty quickly. I think I just skipped that song by accident. Never mind. Didn't want it anyway. So, I'm running down this hill, and I'm chasing down someone. You know, of course, I'm starting to get a little bit competitive at this point. My urge to actually get a good time is flourishing. See you in a bit, Ellie. And I run down, and I run past an 8-year-old, and I punch him. I'm like... Fucking get up. No, I'm joking. I run past and I go, and he goes, how many balls you got? And I'm like, got 3 balls. No, I must have had, no, I had 4 balls by that point. Because I distinctly said, I remember saying this to him. I said, mate, I got 4 balls, I'm holding 2, and I got 2 in my pockets. That's what I said. So I must have picked up another ball at some point. He had 4. All right, I have 4. I have 4 balls, and I said to him, why is this the most important part of the story? How many balls I'm carrying? I'm carrying balls. That's the main thing. No, I definitely had 4 balls by this point. And he goes, how many balls you got? And I was like, I got 4 balls. I got 2 in my hand, 2 in my pocket. Hello. Who said hello? Oh, I simped for Minx. Hello. It went off, and then I couldn't see who said it. So I got 4 balls. And I run down, and I'm like, how are you doing? You finding this all right? He's like, yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. We're beating the Olympian, though, because apparently everyone ran past the Olympian. Apparently he's not very good. Because you ran past the guy, then the tunnel, and then the Beatles, then the women. Oh, that's it. Yes, I have got 4. So then... Thank you, guys, for keeping track of my mental health, because I can't. So I run down with this kid now, and I think I'm looking at it, and like no one else is running here. It's just these like, how many people are in front of me now? Like 3 people in front of me. So there's 3 people in front of me. There's two people, and then like 2 boys about my age, and then like a 30-year-old, 40-year-old man, and he's at the front. So I'm running, right? And I'm with this kid, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. And he's like, yeah, cool. And then so we're running for a bit, and we go around the corner. And then we go, oh, that's a slip and slide. And so what we did was we ran up the hill, right? And then you turn around, go down the slip and slide, which, bear in mind, it's quite funny, actually. There's these people dressed as snails. Why? I've no idea. And they go this way. So I'm like, cool. Gonna follow the people dressed as snails. Never do that in real life. But if you're doing a fun run, makes sense. And before I jumped, the last thing I remember before I jumped down the slip and slide was, by the way, you do this at your own risk. And it was this like. She probably wasn't that old. She's probably like maximum 20 in this snail costume. That it's one of those inflatable ones with a massive thing on the back. And they go, by the way, you do this at your own risk. And I go, cool. I'm in sprinting mode at this point. And of course, I could have ran straight past. But I'm like, got to go down the slip and slide. Yes, Aiden dressed up as a penguin. Well done. Big up charity, man. So, I jump, and honestly, it's the shittest slip and slide ever. I had to, like, crawl on my elbows, because I was like, I can't fuck this up. Thanks for telling me. GG, call me Dan. Thanks, Jan. Jan, fuck. What? I appreciate that, man. So jump down, right? Did you hurt your balls? No. My balls did get soaked, though. Thank God I brought a spare pair of underwear, else I would have been dripping for the whole day, and we don't want that. But I dive, and I'm crawling on my elbows, because I'm like, I can't stand up on the slip and slide. No, Dan, I'm so sorry. I can't stand up on the slip and slide. That'd be cheating. So I'm like this. Guys, I'm going to have to unplug the headphones again and adjust the camera to guys. Okay. Can you see this? I'm going to run round and show you what I was doing. Oh, there's too much stuff in the way. Like this. Do you get it? Is that a good enough demonstration? Did I get it? Hey, thank you for the follow. Beans, what the fuck? Okay, that's the how dare you call me Dan? I'm so sorry, Dan. So you was army crawling. Exactly. And I shoot down the thing so quick, and they've got balls at the bottom, of course. So I pick up my 5th ball, I shove that in my other pocket. I'm like, right, this is it. So I sprint up to the top of the field, and I go out the top of... Actually, no, I sprint to the top of the field, and then you run along the field again at the top of the field. I was wondering if your parents were looking out a window, wondering if you're disappointed or not. Yeah, they probably are. So I run down the top of the field, and I turn around and run along the road, right? I've now got 5 balls. 5 soggy balls. So... Sorry, I just need a moment. I've got 5 soggy balls. And I turn round and I run along the road. So bearing in mind, we've been running in a field, so it's quite hard going. And we get... Actually, we're running along the top of the field. And I see another boy. He's got a lot of balls because he got more than 1 ball from each station. He's got like 6 balls. Actually, no, maybe he had the same as me. No, I think he had 6 balls, actually. And I see a yellow ball... Yellow is nice. I see a yellow ball fall out of his... Because he's got his top like this. Let me see if I've got anything to demonstrate with. Fuck. I need to use my glass. Okay. He's got him like that. He's carrying all his balls like that. Right? What a guy. Got so many balls. But I get it. What do you want about Sasha? People call me Jan. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Dan. I know it's Dan. I'm just special. Hi, Myra. So he's got his balls like that, and one of them flies out, and I go, mate, you've dropped a ball. And he's like, oh, you keep it. I'm like, no, this is not my ball. I have my 5 soggy balls. Let me return your soggy ball. So I give him his ball back. And then I sort of run past him as well. Sneaky move. The boy did lose one of his balls. So we then turn around and we're running on the road. And he overtakes me back because I think it was his friend in front. And I'm like, fair enough. But I follow him in. We get to the home straight. Now, the home straight, there's a stage, right? And just in front of the stage... So there's a DJ on the stage, like, jamming out the tunes. And in front of the stage is the home stretch. And so you get, like, all the tunes, everyone's clapping. It's great as you come in. I'm now in 4th position. I'm like, what the hell is going on? DJ Ned, exactly. So I start running, and I see at the end, right? There's a spider web over the finish of, like, ropes that you have to crawl through. Who the fuck put that out? I've just run 3k, mate. I know it's not very far. I run 5k on the regular. I'll let that be known. But come on, man. And there's people with water guns. And I'm like, fuck. But I'm running, and this guy's in front, and he's slowing. And he's like, this story's a perfect opportunity, but can I put my balls in your jaw? And so I'm running behind him. And I'm like, this is my move. I could take 3rd here, because 2nd's too far. It's too far. So I fucking pace it. And I pass him on the straight. And everyone starts laughing and cheering. And they're like, way, get him. I'm like, yes, crowds. And then I get to the end. They come at me with the cannons. They're like, tsh. I'm like, rah! Bah! And I knock them out, right? And I dive through the netting. And I'm like, yeah! And they give me my medal. I think everybody got the same medal. I didn't get a 3rd place one. And you know what pissed me off the most? My sister, who didn't run, was sat at the side waiting for us to finish. And she goes, oh, I didn't see you come in. I was like, bro, I came 3rd. And she's like, yeah, well, I didn't expect you to be that quick. And I was like, sorry, I'm just that cool. I run 3 miles weekly and kill myself on a hill. Dude, I might start doing hill running because it just sounds fun, innit? Like, it just sounds painful, but like, you know, running on flats just like a bit mundane. I need something to spice it up. Yellow and his balls saved the day. And then, this is my favorite bit. At the end of the race, right, I've got my 5 soggy balls. And they go, right, now, to guarantee you get the points for your balls, you need to put the balls in the Volvo. That was the whole thing. You got to because it was sponsored by Volvo. You had to put the balls in the Volvo, and it just made me fun. It was just such a sponsored event that, like, it wasn't balls in the car, it was balls in the Volvo, and I was like, that's funny. Didn't know we lost, actually. We lost the whole event. But I came third. So, who's the real winner? Me. So we can't see your balls. No, the balls went in the Volvo. Sorry, Blur. Yeah. And then I got to the end and they were like, well done. And I was like, I don't think you appreciate me enough. I just came third and I run so freaking quick for a 16-year-old who's unemployed. I don't know what your employment status has got to do with being able to run. I have another theory, right, chat? Pregnant people. Think about it, right? Actually, I was going to segue into that bit, but I feel we need to bask in my glory a bit more. I came third, man, of like 300 people. And then I was just sat there watching them all come in, and I was like, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm speedy, man. And then, like, the Olympian showed up eventually, and I was like, yeah, I'm better than you. Just saying. He was walking, to be fair. Thank you for the clap, Pete. Guys, pregnant people, right? I've been thinking about this a lot. Do you know how I gave the out of Africa theory earlier? I have another one. This one is just a question. Any pregnant women in chat? Any pregnant women in chat? I need to know. Because, where do your abs go? I was thinking about this last night. I wrote it down. And now I'm here and I still don't know, right? When you are pregnant, henceforth, another demonstration, right? People get pregnant all the time. I think, if you're 13, which you are, to be on Twitch, everybody's 13. Everybody's 13 here, right? Should know how babies are made. And when you get a baby and it grows, right? You then get like a belly. You get a when you're pregnant, you get a belly. And it's like, it's like that, right? But what's normally there? Your abs. Where do they go? Do they go in front? Do they stay behind? Are they like in your baby? I have so many questions. Where do your abs go? I need to know this. Why did the music stop? Did this happen last time? I thought I was doing that bit with exciting music. They come forward with your stomach? But they must just go. So is the baby behind your abs? They stay behind due to the circle. Oh no. Guys, we've got conflicting answers. I need to know. Sorry, just fixing my mic stand. There we go, it's done. I'm so confused. Also, hello, midwife apprentice. Oh! So we have not got a pregnant woman, but we've got a pregnant woman assistant in chat, which is arguably better because pregnant women just get pregnant. Doctors have to deal with them. Watch a YouTube video after stream. But, so do they just like expand? I just dropped my amp on the floor. Hang on. Okay, we're good. I work in a hospital and literally help people give birth. Okay. So your amps, so do they like expand? Do they like stretch over your stomach then? I had this theory and I was like, where do they go? So, in theory, could you have a toned... This is my follow-up question. They don't expand. It's literally just the same as someone who gains weight. Wait. But I thought if you gain weight, are they not underneath the fat? Because aren't your abs like... Your abs You couldn't have a tone baby bump. Gutted. I have so many questions, man. They separate to the side like automatic doors. No way. Oh, that's so cool. I need confusing music. I had this thought and I was like, I can't shake this. Because surely if you put on weight, right? Then I thought your abs went to behind. Or do they also just like relax and... But can you not be toned and like have belly fat? I'm so confused. Because I thought your abs are like below your fat. Because isn't that why you have to do fat burn? So then you're like, you can then see your abs. I think we've concluded that they just back to your balls, please. What colour were your soggy balls at the end of the race? Confusing music. This better be royalty free. No, oh no. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Nearly got rickrolled. They do look at the images. I'm not sure I want to. Where do abs go when... Oh, where do your abs go when pregnant? Someone else has asked this question. Even if you didn't have a six-pack abs to start with, you're probably wondering what's going to happen to your belly when you're pregnant. Well, not personally, but I would like to know, yeah. Or perhaps you're more concerned with what's going to happen. Even if you didn't have a six-pack of abs... I've just read that, man. Your abs before pregnancy. Bump on board. You've probably been waiting for your bump to finally show that you finally look pregnant. When you start showing depends on a variety of factors. Guys. Oh, so no, they go at the front. Because I've just seen a diagram. Can I... I'm not sure I can show that diagram on stream. But the diagram... Fuck. The diagram shows... Right. Are you pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. I just needed to know this. For some reason. The diagram shows... Yeah, I told you... Thank you, Sasha. It's... So you've got... I don't think I can show the diagram on stream. Because it's a little bit graphic in parts. But, let me stand up quickly. So you've got this, and so your abs, right? The baby basically grows here, and then your abs go over the front like that. Cool. Thanks, Sasha. I appreciate that. Is that where the extra balls come from? I think so. Core. Yes! Work on your core. But there you go. That answers my question. Second day of class and already pulling girls. That'll be me. When I start school soon. And I cannot wait, man. When I start, it's going to be a good day. I'm going to have so many women. Another question I had here. Why car hire? I've been away, as you know. You start in college. I am, yes, but not American college, British college, which is 16 to 18, not like university. Who are the two people you said you beat in a race? Oh, wait, no, the two people who beat me was like a 40-year-old man and like I think he was probably like 18-year-old. What are you studying? TV and film. Woo! Fortunately, not pregnant women, because I'd struggle. My mind would be blown on a regular basis if that was the case. British college, normal and no weapons. So still laughing about the pregnant women bit. It was a question I needed to know the answer. Healthcare isn't that difficult. Maybe I'll diversify. taking amateur dramatics. Get you. That's pretty fancy. So, what was I saying? Car headrests. I've been sleeping a lot in the car, because apparently my sleeping schedule is so bad that I literally fall asleep like the second I sit in the car. I'm like. Actually, I'm more like this. Because I actually dribbled on my coat earlier. I know you probably didn't want that image in your head, but yeah. So yeah, I'd sleep in the car. Need to poll any mods here. What do you need a poll on? I am the mod here. Sleeping looks like. Well, oh no, Erin's here as well, apparently. My screen says. Shall we become a midwife? Hang on, let me do it. Manage poll. New poll. You know what, Boston? You could be a mod if you want. Maybe I'd actually. Sorry, I will do mod applications, because we probably should have a few more mods. To be fair, because you can't have too many. Should I? Oh fuck. Should I retrain as a midwife? Question mark. Yay. Wait, what is it? Is it I? Or nay? It's a thing in it. Is that what they? No. What do they say? What do they say in Parliament? Eyes to the right. I don't know. I don't know what they say. I'll apply because I'm cool. Thanks, guys. I'll just mod you all, and then everyone will be a moderator, and then you'll all keep each other in check, and it will be chaos. It's I and nay. Oh, I spelled I wrong, but I also spelled nay wrong, and I also put a semicolon in the title. Overall, did pretty well. Anyway. Where was I? What was I honestly having? I sleep a lot in the car. Literally, the moment I get in the car, we'd be in the car for like half an hour. 25 of those minutes, I was asleep. What I'd do is I'd get in, and sorry, headphones coming out for this one again, and I'd get these on. I'd go. It goes, Bluetooth connected, battery full. Hello, thanks for that. And then I'd get on my Spotify. Currently listening to. Right, before. How do I stop this? Before any of you say, yes, my lock screen is myself. Apparently, that's sad. I've been told many a time, but I like it. I like photo of me. Oh, is someone else on the Spotify? Oh, someone else is on me Spotify. No, can't be having that lag. I need to listen to. Oh no, they're not. Oh, there we go. There you go. Currently listening to Focus. If you can read it, it's Tous les univers. My French is practically fluent. Okay, you guys have voted for me to retrain. I'll get in touch with my college, see if they can move course. I changed it because it was 3 years old, lol. Small human sputting out female. yes. Anyway, I do that and I'd sleep for like ages. Why? I was thinking this on the way up, actually. I was way down. I went to the south. Why are car headrests so, like, bad? Why can't they be, like, cushions? I don't get this. There's no reason that they have to be firm, right? Unless it's to do with, unless it's to do with, like, whiplash and stuff like that. But there's no reason for them to be so solid. Like, just let me relax, man. Yes, yellow is becoming a midwife. True. I'll get in touch with college, see what they say. They still haven't sent me my timetable, so I don't think it's too late to change. Actually, my highest grade was in science. So, there you go, everyone. It's time to shine. Because I didn't do media. Actually, I probably wouldn't have got a high grade in media either, to be honest. But yeah, why are car headrests so solid? Like, many whiplash and accident type things. That's what I assumed. But like, so on the way up, if you think of how... I'm going to use this. I like to do a demonstration. This is my notepad full of stream ideas. If you're a streamer, be jealous. I'm so organized. All this... What, you want to know what stream we're doing next week? I haven't planned it, but when I do, it'll be in here. What, you want to know about my IRL stream that I planned months ago with Freddie that we still haven't done? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's in here. We need to do it eventually. You want to know about the poem I wrote when I was on the beach? It's there, you know? Look like you're at Windsor. I was. Well, I was at Windsor we went to Windsor for a day, and then we went further south to just some like random farm where the festival was. So if this was me on the way up, right? This is my car seat. I was like this. I slept like this. So I was like, I need somewhere to put my head. And then I realized, about an hour and a half into the journey, I realized if I move the headrest down, right, it'll be better for me generally, because then I can actually put my head on it. To be fair, it isn't super hard when you do that, but it is still stupid. So I put my hand on it then, and I've had it like that for the whole time. But why are they so solid, man? And why are they so small? Just, like, make them wider and make them softer. It's not that hard. I was infuriated, to say the least. Or have a pillow. Yeah, but then the thing is with the car rest, is the whole point is that it stays there, so it's actually at your head. I'm fuming. In my own car, the headrest doesn't move. Oh, that's horrible. Between your shoulder blades. Oh. You were lying in the gap of the headrest. I was, yeah. And then I realized I could move it down. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Right, let me check. I have no other notes. Oh, I do have more notes. Have I spoken about Tubbo's song yet? I love it. It's banger. Although, the thing is, technically, I don't think it's a very musically good song. Like, bless him. He isn't the best at singing, but I love the song because I just kind of like it. It just gives me such good vibes, and I think that was what he was going for, and I was like, that's cool. I respect that. Although, I watched the behind the scenes on the CG5. Is it CG5? The producer of it guy. And, like, I think Dan Bull, like, seemed to write a lot of it. And I was like, oh, that's cool, because I've watched Dan Bull, and I know that. And I was like, that's a cool crossover. Anyway, would rate it. I'll give it a 8. 8 out of 10. Vibey happy song. Actually, no, the song it's... Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I'll give it, I think, 8 out of 10. Round score, I'll take an 8 out of 10. I have a few TikTok ideas down here. Do you know the Out of Africa theory? How I spoke about that? In my notes, it's written down as OG colonization. And then where do your apps go? Question mark. Oh, and then another stream idea that I don't want to give away. Okay, I'm giving you a sneak preview of a TikTok I'm going to do. These olives are stoned. As in the olives have stones in, but then the olives are high. They're stoned olives. Hilarious. What was the last thing I wanted to say? Final thing I want to say. I bought a book. I was in a bookshop today. Will not go named unless they give me money. And I bought... Actually, I wouldn't recommend the bookshop, to be honest. Quite expensive. Great British High Street retailer. Just letting you know. Humble Pie, a comedy of maths errors. Told you, I'm a genius. And Xbox official is streaming Fortnite. No way. The music video, it just wasn't it. True. I do think the music video could have done some work. Sorry, mate. You know, like there was no. It could have done with a story. You know, come on, man. Even Mask by Dream had a better music video. Sorry, I had to say it. I got Humble Pie, which I'm gonna read because it's by a YouTuber called Stand Up Maths, and I only do things to do with YouTube. And I'm really excited because I haven't read a book in quite a few months. And before that, I hadn't read a book in years. No bookshop. I might try and get a job there for the discount. That's good. Get right. Job advice. If you're ever getting a job, get jobs for the... Think about... Before you apply, think about, like, the benefits of being there. Staff discount. Free food. Holiday bonuses. In the case of some shops, you even get like shareholders and stuff. Think about that shit, guys. I'm letting you know. There's more to a job than your 9 till 5. But I got book. And hey, here's one for you. Subs. I'm gonna drop a sub club tonight. I'm gonna say in the Discord. So be there or be squared. And I'm going to talk about other media I listen to, because you know what, there's something more for you today. We might do that now, where I talk about I'm going to talk about what I listen to, or maybe we'll do it on a public forum later, but I'm going to save that for the subs for now. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing right now, because I know how we said about the podcast, I want to bring that back, and part of that might be talking about like what I'm reading, listening to, watching. But for now, hey, if you're not already subbed, hey, you know, if you don't want to sub now, you want to sub in a week's time, or you never want to sub, that's also fine. But the video, all the sub clubs are up there, so you know, just saying. And it's also September, I think, like next week. So just saying. But if you do want to sub, I'm gonna do like a quick video in there. Anyway, guys, that's my plug out of the stream. Hey, Prime, it's free, you know? We're gonna raid... do you know we haven't raided in a while? Is Conehead. I bloody love Conehead. Prime isn't free. Well, if you have Prime already, or it's free if your parents pay for it. You know. Oh wait, let me check. Cone's not ending. How long has he been live? Oh, he's been live an hour. Oh, sorry guys. Who's not been live an hour? Samu's been live 36. That'll do for me. I'll see you all in a bit. I'm gonna do the waving thing, because I have to wait. Did it not go through? Wait, guys, did the raid go through? It's not come up on my screen. No. Ah! Samu. Start raid. Okay. Third time lucky. I think is it because I clicked off? I have to tell him. Guys, make sure you tell him a Samu 12 exists. Samu 12 exists. Tell him. That's bad. Okay, Samu... I want to know who Samu 12 is. Bye. Have fun, everyone.